Hi, this is Sal Tuzzolino, host and ringmaster of the Sports Circus, the big top of sports talk radio. Did you hear this?
Hey, Sal, I'm sitting on my elephant stop here on your circus, man.
Nice. Nice. Get off my elephant.
Hey, they were just over next to the Tigers. They had the fire rings, but I just thought I'd just jump on the elephant and come on in.
Clown around with us and stream the show online at thesportcircus.com. Join me, the human cannibal, Sideshow Bob, and Super Bowl champion defensive back from the San Francisco 49ers, Toy Cook, this Saturday morning at 6 on Fox Sports Radio 1340. Hello and welcome back to the Sports Circus Friday edition. Our Saturday show is from 6 to 7 a.m. on Fox Sports Radio 1340. You can stream the show at thesportcircus.com. There's a live link. Click the link, and it's fun. It's entertaining. Tomorrow we have, as you saw in the promo, we have Super Bowl champion from the 49ers, Toy Cook, on the show. It'll be a lot of laughs. He's a great guy, and be ready for anything. You never know. It's the circus. We cover everything from barefooted ice hockey to underwater badminton to cannonball bowling, and we even have the human cannonball on the show. So believe me, it's going to get crazy because that's what we do. All right. So I don't talk much about golf. You've never heard me talk about golf. I don't know crap about golf except for the fact I know what a score is, and I know how to hit a van. I've gone golfing maybe 10 times. I've driven a ball into the grill of a van driving by. I've driven one into a building. I've hit countless trees, houses, a golf cart, and yes, somebody. Yes, I have. So I'm not really good at golf, but I do know a good score when I see one. And I read yesterday on Fox Sports that Justin Thomas shot a 59. Now, I don't know crap about golf, except I know the scores, especially from mini golf, right? But that means this guy is, if you're on a 72 as the par for 18 holes, this guy is way below, and he is competing at the highest level. This was at the Sony Open in Maui, in Kapalua. Now, it's a tough course. Now, I know the course. I've been there. It's very, very windy. It's just like your standard links course where there's no trees. But this guy was shooting out of his mind at 59. 59! And he's also had 8 rounds in a row where he's under 70 at the highest level of the game. I can't really call it a game because if you could drink a beer and play it, is it a sport? I guess it's a game, but it's not really a sport if you could drink a beer and play it, I suppose. Nevertheless, very impressive. Justin Thomas, good for you. I don't know crap about golf. Call in here. Give me crap about it. That's cool. Anybody else, give me crap about golf. I just don't know about it. Teach me. So that was kind of fun and exciting, but here's something else that's kind of fun and exciting. Floyd Mayweather finally says, we did a segment on this about maybe 4 weeks ago. He finally says, the only way I'm going to come out of retirement is if I get to fight Conor McGregor. What? Conor McGregor, that would be our resident MMA expert, Scott. What in the world do you think about that?
I mean, I think that's awesome. I hope it happens.
It is awesome.
I haven't read too much on it yet, but if that's the case, you pay McGregor his money, he'll do it. You know?
Well, Mayweather says, well, I won't do it unless I get no less than $100 million. Really? Well, I guess that's the going rate for this guy.
Mayweather wants 100
He wants $100 million.
Oh, okay.
$100 million.
Yeah.
I think if he had any balls, he would do it for free. Just to say, I'm the champion, I'm the best.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, if he's going to ask for $100 million, I think McGregor deserves $100 million too.
He's only saying we're going to give you, McGregor, 2 times the purse, the biggest purse you've ever had. Which I think is $3 million, so we'll give him $6 million. He said he may consider sharing in the pay-per-view revenue as well.
Oh, okay.
Consider.
That could make a lot off pay-per-view, right?
But that's going to be a mammoth windfall on the pay-per-view. Because guys like me, I grew up watching boxing, didn't really like it much.
Yeah.
But I like the MMA because of the blood and the splatter, and you can't run away from somebody.
Yeah.
You're in there.
Yeah.
And you only have a certain amount of time to survive. Right?
That's the thing. He's going to be in the boxing ring where Mayweather can run.
Yes, he can. That's exactly right. Because we've seen Mayweather do this before. Everyone says, right, everyone says he ducks and bob and weave. No, he doesn't. He runs away. And he runs away with everybody's money, too.
He makes a shitload of money, and he takes the least amount of damage. So he's doing it right, but it's boring to watch.
He's got the right formula. Yeah. But this guy doesn't get into a blood splatter fight.
Yeah, never.
I'd like to see him use lighter gloves.
Imagine it was a boxing match, but they have to use MMA gloves. That'd be kind of cool.
It would be great, but it would never happen.
That would never happen.
No.
It has to be under Mayweather's rules, or they're not going to do it.
Right. Can you imagine Mayweather getting hit by McGregor, getting hit by a wrecking ball every time?
I would love to see that.
Without a pillow on your hand.
Yeah.
Because that's really what the boxing gloves are.
McGregor's pretty quick, too, so I would love to see how, even in a boxing match, I would love to see how they match up.
I think the footwork is going to be, I would favor the footwork to be for McGregor because he's a hands and feet guy.
Yeah.
Right? Versus the other guy. I mean, Mayweather really just is a hands guy.
Yeah.
I mean, we have shifting weight on both sides of it, but what we don't have is Mayweather using his feet to position himself to kick somebody.
Yeah.
So I give the edge on the footwork to McGregor. I give the power punching to McGregor. I give the slipperiness to Mayweather.
Yeah. And the elusiveness. He's good at that. He can slip away. But that's why I would love to see it.
I'm dying to see it.
You never know.
And I won't pay for it.
Things.
I'll watch it with him because he'll pay for it.
I'll definitely buy that pay-per-view.
There it is, right?
Oh, for
and
sure.
So and there's where McGregor's going to make his money more than likely.
Yeah, pay-per-views.
Right, and frankly, these guys should just do it with no purse and just split the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to be true to your game, true to your sport, that would be the most logical way to do it. So you're honest with everybody.
Yeah.
And you're not trying to screw anybody like Mayweather and Pacquiao. Hundreds of millions of dollars to run away from one another and give each other a hug when it's all over with. Get out of here.
Yeah,
that's not boxing.
That was a boring fight.
It was the biggest scam pulled off on the boxing audience in the history of boxing.
Yeah, and they did it when Pacquiao wasn't in his prime anymore. It was just so boring. I was disappointed in that. It did a lot of pay-per-view numbers, too. It was like a record, wasn't it?
Right.
I didn't see the stats on it, but I heard it did really well. So I think McGregor would do really well pay-per-view-wise as well.
Right. Well, Pacquiao just had a fight. I think it was yesterday.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was a setup fight, usual.
Yeah. I didn't even know that's how bad it was promoted.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw it on Twitter. And it was through, I don't know, he fought some guy ranked 490th or something. I don't know.
My God.
It was something terrible.
That's what they're putting him against now?
Well, yeah, because all they're trying to do is he's trying to squeeze more money out of a fight after McGregor. Well, here's the real boxing match.
Yeah.
And then there will be some TKO or some crap like that, and then Pacquiao will take his $100 million from the fight, and he'll retire again.
Did you see they were talking about doing Pacquiao Mayweather again? I didn't
that's
look
what I'm
too
talking
much.
about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they'll do it, of course. There's too much money.
Yeah.
And let's face it, Mayweather only cares about money. He walks around with bags of money and an entourage.
Well, money and his record. He cares about that record a lot.
Yeah,
but that's why he wouldn't go against someone where he can lose.
Right.
But he would beat Pacquiao again. Pacquiao's just not in his prime.
Right.
He's not at the top of his game. Mayweather can still dodge him.
Right.
Mayweather plays the game. He's good at it.
Well, guess what? Mayweather will never, ever, ever be as good as Rocky Marciano. Ever. Rocky Marciano was the best in the business, and that goes back decades and decades and decades. The true people's champion. That's the guy. It wasn't about money. It was about getting out there and doing it. And I think if Mayweather wanted to show he was something for the people, that he would fight without having to take a big purse, take a part of the TV, so be it. Because that's people turning in. They're buying to watch it. But there's no reason to take an enormous purse, fight for free. You got money? You got plenty of money. Get out of here. You don't need money. Everybody in the world can benefit if you just took $1 and give it to everybody. And guess what? You'd still be a freaking billionaire. So I don't want to hear you talking about money. I need this. I need $100 million. Grow some balls and do it just because you're the champion. Show everybody you're a champion and be a champion with the checkbook too. Don't be greedy. What do you think?
Hey, do it.
All right.
Like Steve Jobs, right? He never took a salary. He just did it to do it, and he still was rich as hell.
Well, we have a president that's coming in. He's not taking a salary.
He's doing that too, right?
And guess what? Good for Donald Trump. How do you like that?
Pretty cool.
I think that's fantastic.
Good stuff.
All right. On the other side, we're going to come back and finish up with baseball, and we'll see you in just about 1 minute. See you soon.